All right, what's going on, guys? We're back with another video today. Don't move.
Sorry.
We're back with another video here today, and we're going to be doing a photography battle, amateur versus pro. I'm not a pro, she's not an amateur, but it's the best way to put for a title for a video. So the rules are simple. I'm going to be rocking the Nikon D200. It's an older camera that I was given back in the day from a family member. Shout out to you. You know who you are. She will be using my current camera that's recording this at the moment, which is the Sony A7III. We're going to flip a rock because we don't have a coin. One side is wet, the other side is dry. And whatever side it lands on, what side do you pick?
I picked the wet side.
Okay, so she's picking wet. Weird. I'm picking dry. and whatever side it lands on, that person will be able to pick who goes first. It's going to be 10 minutes on the clock. We both get an opportunity to shoot the best possible photo that we can within this riverbank. Obviously, we can't go, out from here and go back to like the parking lot or something like that. We have to stay within this riverbank. But everything goes, whether or not she wants to take photos of me, if I want to take photos of her, or we just stick to the landscape itself, everything goes. We're just looking for the best possible shot. Once again, 10 minutes are going to be on the clock, so it is timed, of course. And after that, we're going to edit it to our liking, whatever way or style that we have naturally. We're going to obviously apply that look to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's figure out who goes first. I think we're ready to flip the coin. I think actually by now it kind of dried up a little bit. I'm gonna wet it one more time. Of course.
Did it just go into the water?
It's wet. You get to choose.
Okay. I want to go first.
You want to go first?
I want to go
okay.
first.
We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see what you got. You got 10 minutes on the clock. As you can see, shoes are off. She's going in the water. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Maybe this is not a good idea.
Definitely take your time on that.
They're really slippery. The rocks are really slippery.
You're good. I'll keep you updated on time.
This is a waste of my time.
But it might be worth, because I probably won't be doing this. TBH. By the way, ladies and gents, I have given her minimal instructions. I have only told her how to change the ISO, the aperture, and the shutter speed. Whether or not she retained that information is highly on her.
This is not good.
We have crossed the 1 minute mark. Let's see what she's got though. Lovely day to be out. Gotta get creative. You can always use me as well. I am also available.
I'm just scared to go any further.
Understandable.
It's really slippery. And I have like your camera in my hands.
Yeah, you have 2 pieces of equipment on you.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Okay, I'll help you a little bit. Don't rely on me too much though.
I'm not.
Yeah, you good?
I don't know.
You're good.
I'm good.
Okay, get out your way. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but see, now I have no shoes on.
Yep. As you can see, 1 minute 50 seconds have gone by. Are you slightly regretting your decision on no shoes?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Ooh. Got the cute leaves. By the way, these are not for sale. Just letting you know.
What?
Feet.
Oh, my feet? It's so weird.
I'm gonna cut that. Probably gonna leave that in.
I thought you meant the photos.
No. Listen, if you want our photos, just go to sansmedia.com. They will not be there. But if you want prints, just let me know. Maybe that's something we could do in the future. You're looking good with that GoPro on.
I hate you.
We are at 4 minutes and 23 seconds. We're almost halfway there. Oh yeah, this tree is gonna be very interesting. Wonder if it would have been a good time save to actually throw the shoes on real quick, and you would have saved the time in the long run.
No, because my feet were wet, so to put socks on.
Ooh, that's a no-go for her.
No wet socks.
Absolutely hates that. Which is understandable. I got it.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves is wet socks.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
I think what I'm most interested in is how you're gonna edit these on your own.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm most excited about. Like what you think is gonna be your favorite photo and how you're gonna edit it. That's gonna be a fun time. A little wobble there. Ooh, is she getting creative? Oh, this is nice. What do we got here? That's a tough one. Getting creative. I like it. For those watching, we are at the 7-minute mark. 3 minutes left. Question is, did she get the shot? Anything for the shot.
I would love right now for a bird just to come right there.
Ooh, I agree. I would like a nice like red bird just like chilling.
That would be nice. That would be real nice.
Contemplating. We're at 8 minutes, 2 minutes left. Your eyes have to broaden when it comes to this kind of thing. Ooh, getting dangerous.
Are you doing all right?
I'm doing all right. I think I can make it.
Got
What the?
Got
You better not use that one. Oh, she's really taking the lengths here. 1 minute left.
Come on, birdie.
Are you bird watching right now?
Come on.
It's like you're ready to like take a shot.
Ow.
Jesus.
Ow. Ow.
Ooh. When nature meets man-made.
Oops.
Come down to the wire. 20 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6,
One more time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep-doop. Camera's off.
Woohoo!
Okay, she has just gone 10 minutes.
Ow.
It is now my turn. We're gonna reset down at the, I guess, starting line, if you will. And we'll put another 10 minutes on the clock. So let's get to it. All right, so we're switching over. Got the GoPro on my head. I have the Nikon D200. This camera, once again, was given to me by a family member. So once again, shout out to you. You know who you are. All right, so we're gonna take some photos on this. Same rules apply. 10 minutes are gonna be on the clock. We're gonna be counting down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? We're going this way. Oh, I accidentally took a photo on here. Let's see what we got. The thing that sucks about this camera is that it doesn't have the viewfinder the same as the Sony. So we're having to actually look through the camera to take our shots. I'm opting to go a different direction. Oh shit. You can kind of stay there for a sec. Ugh. Dude, I have no idea what to shoot. Oh, you do what you gotta do to get the shot right. We're through. Okay. What did you even shoot? This is why I'm not a landscape photographer. That's why I'm not a photographer in general. I want to get there.
Oh, I got it.
You got me?
I got you.
All right.
What are we shooting over there?
I'm trying to shoot up the bank as much as possible. Proving to be difficult. Okay. 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 Now what? Okay. That'll do. Whoa, crikey. Alright,
Just don't move too fast. I know it's kind of cheating,
hey,
but I'm injured.
I'm on a time schedule, man.
I know.
I'm at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm low-key kind of really happy with the first shot I got. More than likely might use it, but obviously you never know. Within the edit, things go wrong. So we're gonna keep shooting, obviously, because we got the time. Alright. We're gonna have to come down on that. Decent. Decent. Yeah, I wish I had my viewfinder like in the other one. I literally have to guess where to shoot. So she's a bit difficult. Alright, we're gonna have to come up on that. We're just hitting blanks. We're just blind firing here. I'm not a fan of that composition. We come over here. How much time we got? 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I have an idea for a shot. I'm gonna run ahead, okay? You guys are gonna stick here. We're sticking the GoPro now. I wanna get a shot way down there of water rushing down, low shutter speed. We'll see if we get some of those water trails going. So, camera woman might be lagging behind, but that's okay. We're moving ahead. I'll be right back. We got about 3 minutes remaining. I really want to try to get these water trails up ahead. So we're gonna work for that. We're coming back through here. This is interesting. All right, we're moving. We're moving. All right, boom, boom. Come approaching it now. How much time we got? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. We made it. What does this composition look like? Alright, that's not good enough. I'm trying to get it so that... Hello.
Hello.
much time we got? We got a minute and 30. Minute and 30. Okay, this works. We gotta crank up aperture to like 1,000 because we're gonna drop this immensely.
So we're gonna be stuck here because I'm refusing to pass by this little section right here. Because on our way back from my turn, I stubbed my toe. Really, really hard. So this area is the culprit of said injury. So we're gonna be chilling out here.
Oh, that's probably not gonna work. No, my idea is not gonna work. Okay, it's mainly because I don't have an ND filter on this. So that is why the idea doesn't quite work. All right, not too bad. I'll crank her up just a little bit though. It's weird using this camera again.
What a nice day.
All right, we have 30 seconds left. I think that was pretty good there. I'm gonna keep shooting them because we have the time. That's slanted. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Why, hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Time's up, obviously.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Didn't get the shot that I wanted to get,
Okay.
but I think we got something else that's half decent.
Okay.
So I was telling the people at home what happened.
I told him too.
Oh, you were having a conversation?
I was having a conversation.
That's how lovely. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. So yeah, that's why she wasn't down there, but that's okay. We have our shots on the Nikon D200. She has hers on the A7III. We're gonna go home after this, edit them up to our own liking, and then we're gonna show each other and review it and talk about our experience. So before I fall in the water, let's head back home.
Before we get into the injury.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't go. Imagine like cutting on like me falling in the water. It's like, all right, let's head home. We're back, different day, but we're gonna be reviewing the photos. We just sat down and did a quick edit on it. Nothing too crazy. We obviously did on the laptop. We're not in obviously the home studio, so we don't have that level of care. Is one way to put it. So who wants to go first?
Well, that's my dog.
He's back there.
I took the picture first since I went first.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should show you mine first.
Okay. Now, why'd you choose this one?
Well, it was a hard pick.
It was all kind of the same, wasn't it?
It was all kind of the same.
Yeah.
And there was one that I really, really liked. It was one of the ones that I like was throwing the rock into the water.
Mm-hmm.
And the splash looked so good on camera. Like, it was so good. Like, the background just wasn't nice.
Yeah.
Because it was the other side of where we were standing, which was all like, just like branches and just like stuff like on the floor. Remember? Like, it wasn't anything nice on the other side of where we were.
Yeah.
So that was why I didn't choose that one. It was a hard pick between those two, but I think that's what just threw me over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one that I took that was just of like the wall that I really liked. It was, I don't know if you remember, there was like that pipe that came down, that white.
Yeah.
So I took that, and that was okay. But then I'm like, it's just a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
This I kind of feel like was everything.
Right. Yeah.
We got some of like the trees, the rocks, the wall, the running water, that's why I went with this one.
Yeah, no, it's solid. I like the difference in, like, you have, like, the rocks on one side, water on the other, so it's kind of like this contrast, and then you have, like, greenery all, like, on the top. Run me through, like, what it was like manning the camera, because, like, I told everyone, obviously, early on, like, I gave you very minimal instructions. I mean, you have used the camera before. She has, actually, in the Kaizen video, where I'm the one in frame, she's the one manning the camera, so she actually did a little bit of the recording. If you guys haven't checked that video out, please be sure to do so. The collection's over, but you could still watch the video, why not? But yeah, so those shots were actually done by her, so she has used the camera before. But run me through, like, were you changing the settings at all to, like, fix anything? Like,
the only thing that I remembered was, I think it was like ISO, like change. I think it was like the brightness, like the whites, right?
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I really like remembered how to do. For this photo specifically, I had to darken some of the whites and then lighten some of the darks, because this photo is at like half and half. Like this was a little bit whiter, and this was.
So that's what you edited. You edited the highlights and the shadows.
Yeah, pretty much.
In post.
Pretty much, yeah. But as far as handling the camera, that thing is heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Well, I was telling you, it's mainly the lens. The lens is that beefy part, because if I were to have a nice wide-angle lens that's very small, then it honestly isn't that heavy, because it is a mirrorless camera. They're a lot lighter than, like, the typical DSLRs. So, yeah, it's mainly the lens, but okay. Solid.
I mean, as far as taking the photos, it was manageable. The hardest part for me was when I was recording you with the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I felt like, well, first of all, I was injured, so I wasn't moving as fast as you were.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like scared to walk, because I was like watching my step, making sure like you were still on the camera, zooming in, zooming out, and like I said, you were just moving way too fast for how I can function with the camera.
So one would say that it's good to pay somebody in order to do that.
I mean, I could handle it.
It's like a skill set.
I could handle it. We ain't saying I can't handle it.
All right, so she's taking her jobs, everyone. It's like
it was annoying, but it was manageable.
Right, yeah. It seems easy and you can kind of do it, but yeah, I'm sure there's like little things about it.
But is anyone really ever prepared for that? I mean, your footing is unsteady, you know, like you have to make sure that the person that's in frame is kind of like always in frame, and that you're also watching out for your own safety.
Yeah.
So
it probably becomes second nature for like the camera part. Then you just worry about your legs.
Yeah,
like,
where
you're going, pretty much.
Yeah,
for the most part. You just kind of check in every once in a while.
Yeah.
But all in all, though, pretty solid. I could tell that you kind of kept it pretty much out of camera. You didn't really mess with it too much.
Yeah.
You're gonna see with mine has a little bit of like a stylistic approach to it. Obviously, I have a little bit more experience with the program, so I know what I can mess with and get away with. So obviously you went the safe route. You kind of kept it pretty much what it looks like straight out of body. But all in all, pretty good.
Yeah, there was like when I was flipping back from like the one that was the original and the one that I edited, it really wasn't that much of a big deal. I did want to lighten this side a little bit more, but I didn't want to lighten it too much because I like the contrast of like light to dark.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Let's check out mine now.
Whoa.
Okay. So this is my photo. This is the one where I was kind of like out in the middle. Roughly, I managed to kind of skip across.
Okay.
And this is, I was trying to go for the more just looking straight up the bank. I saw obviously there was that tree down the middle, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So that was the best one I had, truthfully. So I decided to choose this one. What I did a little bit differently was I added a bit of color into like the shadows and the highlights. So right now there's actually kind of like a bluish tint to the shadows, a little bit of like orange into like the midtones and the highlights. So that's like the in-between between the two. And then I added a vignette, you know, to kind of focus on the middle, because I feel like it's all kind of like leading down this middle part. And I think I messed with like the sharpness a little bit because it is an older camera. So to kind of touch on that was kind of interesting. Truthfully speaking, He's under us. You probably can't see him. He's slightly off camera. Yeah, the camera honestly wasn't bad at all. I think the biggest thing about it is user experience in comparison to the one filming right now with the Sony A7III, being that it doesn't have that screen. I got very, very used to like shooting on that screen, and I just look at that. I don't look through the viewfinder. I actually have the setting turned off where if you put your face to it, the screen turns off. I turn that off because I like looking at the screen at all times.
I remember that when we were doing the photo shoot.
Yeah,
and
you were like questioning, like, why is it turning off?
Because I was kind of used to like the older camera, because I've used that and that style of camera. So every time I put my face close to it, the screen would just go black, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's one of those things where it's like once you get used to it, it's kind of hard to go back. So having to look through that was kind of weird and interesting. But in terms of the photo itself, I mean, if I'm posting this to Instagram, you're not going to know what I shot it on. Even with the iPhone, people do that all the time. They do like experiments where they shoot on an iPhone, but they're like a photography like channel or like page or whatever. And like he's like, yo, did you shoot that on the Sony? It's like, nah, it was my iPhone 13. So we're getting to a point where you don't even notice it, especially with DSLRs and just kind of full-blown cameras. It's kind of hard to tell what it was shot on. The only ones that you could probably tell are like the old phones, which makes sense, or even like the old like point and shoots, like the small ones. But even those, like, I would argue that have like a stylistic thing to it. That's why a lot of people are buying like Polaroids and shit. Yeah. Like the camera, I mean, the image quality is terrible, but like if you're looking at it from a stylistic approach, it's like it looks sick. So it's just kind of weird. We're kind of like going back in time a little bit, but anyway, yeah, it was just kind of weird having to learn it, because that was my main camera of choice, obviously, because it was my only one at the time. So getting used to not having the screen and seeing what my composition was through that kind of sucked, because in order to get this shot, this was a shot in the dark, literally, where I would just put the camera real low and just shoot and look, shoot, look, shoot, look. I would keep doing that. But all in all, I think camera like image quality, it's pretty good. Not bad. I probably couldn't really tell. So yeah, all in all, let us know in the comments down below which photo you guys preferred, and give it a shot. Why not? See, you know, if you guys do have a camera at home, compare it to your iPhone or something like that. If you have a smartphone, try it out, see if you can really tell the difference, and you might be surprised, and who knows, you might actually change up your kind of procedure when it comes to posting photos and stuff, because sometimes it's a lot easier to just pick up the first thing that's in your hand and just go shoot with that, instead of having to set up, you know, the nice big camera and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just worth just pulling out the little janky one, because no one's gonna know. So that's the thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been myself, Steven, Vicky, appreciate you. Please give her a nice thank you in the comments for shooting this video with us, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Laters. Peace out. You got any final words back there? He's a natural. We love that guy. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.